Man, what's going on, man? What's up? How y'all doing today, man? Back at it. New Breed 313 Sports, man. Back at it again. Um, I just wanted to I wanted to speak on the Jaylen Brown contract. Um, a lot of money, man. I think 5 years, 304 million um guaranteed during the start of the year. He's gonna be uh it's 52, was it? Made roughly 28.5 million during set to make 28.5 million this coming up year. Brown will instantly become the second highest paid player during the 24-25 season with 52.4 million, trailing only Steph Curry 55.8 million for the same season. Um, Set aside from an annual average value that exceeds 60 million per year in his contract being fully guaranteed. There's also a hidden odd detail in Brown's new contract with the Celtics. Brown will receive a payment of 7,777,777 on July 1st every single year of his contract. That not only symbolizes number seven, but its foundation seven juice. I guess so. It's all fully guaranteed, which he has the highest contract in NBA history. Um, to me, do I think he deserves that? He deserves a contract. I don't know about 304 million because he still has to prove himself in this league. For a guy who only played 67 games last year to get this kind of money, it's just going to be the starting point of just more players asking for more money. I've even heard Oklahoma City could possibly give Shai Gilgeous-Alexander a new contract that'd be worth 400 million. So to me, these contracts is crazy, man. Like you see it 250 million, 300. Man, I wouldn't even be surprised. You might see 500, 600, 700 million. You might even see billions. Basketball is such a global sport. Do I feel like he's worth 304 million? I can't. I'm gonna have to say no. Maybe 200, 250, a little under 250, but 304, nah. Hey, 304 million. I respect his game. He's one of the best two-way players in the game. He plays offense and defense. I think him and Kawhi and Paul George and guys like OG Anunoby, Joel Embiid, these two-way players. Giannis is probably the best two-way offensive defensive player. I just think now the Celtics have to win an NBA title. And more likely, Jason Tatum is going to want more than Jaylen Brown. He's probably going to want 310, 320, 350. It has him and Tatum with that contract. They got to have a championship. You can't have that big of a contract and not have a championship. That is going to be the telltale of this team. You know what I'm saying? Yes, there were, they were a win away from the NBA championship, and they came from 3 zip down and almost beat Miami in the Eastern Conference Finals. So then a year before that, they were in the finals. So him and Tatum, for young guys to have this kind of success is remarkable. It's remarkable, but he has to live up to this contract. He has to stay healthy. He has to definitely play more than 67 games. He has to play because guys of today, most of these players are not going to play 82 games. You'll be lucky if they play 70. You know what I'm saying? So I'm happy the young man got his contract. I don't think he's worth $304 million. That's just me. And it's not me bashing the guy. I think he's a great player. You know what I'm saying? I think he's a very good defender. I just don't think he's worth that kind of money. You know what I'm saying? And plus, you got to put that work in. You know what I'm saying? You have to come up like that game 7. He came up with 8 turnovers? You have to take care of the ball. You have to work on your game. You know what I'm saying? It's been times last year when Jaylen Brown looked uncomfortable. He's going through shooting slumps. Even during that Miami series, Miami was giving it to him. The first 3 games, they was giving it to him. Jimmy Butler couldn't be stopped. But they're in the transition too with no Smart. You know what I'm saying? No Grant Williams. Now you got to rely on Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. Now you get Porzingis, who is an injury liability. Now that's a lot of pressure on Porzingis. He's not used to that kind of pressure. And I understand he played in New York. That's a lot of pressure. But he's never been on a team that has very big expectations and a winning team like this. So he has to stay healthy. Malcolm Brogdon, they was trying to trade him. The trade didn't go through. Now he's going to feel a certain ways. They may try to deal him. Derek White got to stay healthy. Now he has this bigger role now. So the Robert Williamses, the rookie that they got, little bald rookie they got, man, he's got some game. They got some guys in the G League. You know what I'm saying? They got to stay healthy. I know some people will say, man, if Tatum didn't get hurt, Boston would have had a chance to beat Miami. Who knows? That may be true. You know what I'm saying? But Miami was just on another level. They were 8th seed, so you got to respect that. Jaylen Brown, to me, he is one of the best players in the NBA. I just don't think he's worth $304 million. You have to establish yourself. You have to. He has to win an NBA final. He has to win championships. Him and Tatum have to win championships. With this big contract, they have to. If they don't, this is going to be one of the most disappointments in NBA history. You can't make that kind of money, but yet you don't have a championship, and you're on a championship kind of team. You're in the East, where the East is pretty much wide open right now. You have your Milwaukees, you have your Bostons, you have your Miamis. We don't know what to expect with Philly. Brooklyn's up there. We don't know what to expect from Miami because Miami traded away Strus and Gabe Vincent. Now they have to rely on Kyle Lowry, who has injury issues. Milwaukee is getting older. Giannis, a lot is going to be put. Now, Brook Lopez is getting older. Chris Middleton has injury issues. Drew Holiday has injury issues. You know what I'm saying? So Bobby Portis didn't have the season that he wanted to last year. He struggled a lot. Grayson Allen struggled. So like you said, you don't know what to expect from Philly. Brooklyn may be up there. You know what I'm saying? The Bulls, it's going to be the Bulls. Pistons may take a step up if they're healthy. They may. Indiana's going to get better with the addition of Obi Toppin. They time back Halliburton. They got Isaiah Jackson. They got Jaylen Smith. They got Nimhart. They still got Buddy Hield and Miles Turner for now. So that's something to look forward to. Orlando is a team that, if they didn't have injuries, they would have been in that race for the play-in. You know what I'm saying? Toronto is going to be Toronto. I think they're going to definitely miss Van Vliet, but they got Schroeder now. But they're going to miss Van Vliet, though. I mean, sooner or later, that team is going to fall apart, man. I mean, sooner or later, Siakam and Anunoby is going to be gone, and it's going to be officially going to be Scotty Barnes' team. So they're in a rebuild right now. Washington, they got Poole. No Bradley Beal. We're going to see what kind of team they have. I mean, Gafford, no Monte Morris, no Porzingis. So this, sign back Kyle Kuzma. So we'll see, what happened. Atlanta, no John Collins. That's going to be tough. But, Atlanta is just going to be where Atlanta's going to be at. I don't think they're going to go to the Eastern Finals like they did a couple years ago. I don't think they're ready yet. They have they got a different roster. You're only gonna get as far as you're gonna go with Trae Young and Murray and DeAndre Hunter. So I don't know. Charlotte is gonna be Charlotte. They're in the transition. They're not there. They're not ready yet. Cleveland, you're only going to get as much as you can with Cleveland. I mean, they're going to go as far as Donovan Mitchell and Garland goes. They gotta have toughness. In that New York series, Mitchell Robinson was bullying both Mobley and Allen. They couldn't. They rebounding. It just wasn't enough. You know what I'm saying? So you just never know. Just never know. But the East is just wide open right now, man. We'll see what Boston do. Like I said, they got a lot of transitions. They lost some key players. I guess they felt like they needed a change and a step up from what they have, even though I think they probably should have went at it another year or two with this team to see what they have. But we'll see. But a lot of times when it comes to contracts like this, or just new contracts in general, sometimes these players don't live up to those contracts. Jaylen Brown has to show up, I would say, every game. You can't make damn near $60 million a year and not play 90% of the games. 95, really 95, 90. You have to. You can't make $60 million a year and not play your ass off. You have to. Your game need to be on 10. Y'all should be favorites in the East right now. That kind of contract with Tatum, there's no excuses no more now. There's no excuses. You lose now, they're going to blame you. Now, you and Tatum got to show up. Y'all can't shit the bed now. Y'all got to really show up in these games. It's no excuses. You can't make this kind of money and not perform in the playoffs and not have an NBA Finals and not have a championship. Y'all owe it to the city of Boston. It's been a while. Y'all haven't won. Y'all haven't won an NBA title in what? 15 years? Since 2008? So it's been what, 15 years? So, and y'all been to the finals and been to the Eastern Finals. So it's no excuses now. You and Brown and Tatum and Brogdon and all these guys got to show up. Porzingis got to stay healthy. He got to contribute. He got to He got to get bigger, and he got to start blocking shots and being a defensive threat. You know what I'm saying? Al Horford's getting older. He's a good defender. People don't talk about how good of a defender Al Horford is. I mean, there's times where, he's went right at Giannis. He's played Giannis pretty much better than a lot of people. I would say him and Ben Simmons and maybe a couple other guys play Giannis well. But Giannis is not an easy guy to defend. You know what I'm saying? Especially when he's in transition. So it's a lot of pressure on the Boston Celtics. Fans are, and the Celtic fans, they passionate. So they're gonna want a championship. So there's just no excuses. You can't make this amount of money and not show up. It shouldn't be possible. It's no excuses no more, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, contract, you gotta hope that these contracts like this, you don't go in the deep end. Now you make this kind of money, now you don't show up. Because it's a lot of players that get these contracts and they don't play as hard as they should. They don't play up to the money that they have. And as fans, you get tired of that, man. You be like, damn, why is these guys not performing? Or when some of these guys don't even play. And you got these little tic-tac injuries, or you got low management stuff. You know what I'm saying? The NBA need to do something about that, man. Like, if a player doesn't play and you've been wanting these guys to play and they don't play, they should do some kind of reconsideration. They should give a fan their money back, or at least half their money. You know what I'm saying? For that confusion. So it's just crazy, man. But I mean, what else is new? You can't be surprised by a lot of this stuff no more, man. But like I said, man, no hate on Jaylen Brown. Congratulations to you, young brother. Get your money. Stop messing around with these hood rats and these whores. Please stop. Jaylen Brown, Zion, Paul George, a lot of y'all players, man. The Jello Ball, Lonzo Ball, Taco Fall. Please just stop. Leave these gutter chicks alone, man. Stop impregnating them. You see this Mariah Mills chick still talking shit on Zion. She ain't got nothing else better to do. Talking about she still messing around with Zion. Don't nobody give a shit about that. You a bitch. You a whore. The fuck? You still talking about this man. He ain't thinking about you. Before this thing went down, wasn't nobody thinking about this chick. Like, come on, man. So, but Celtic fans, y'all got something to look forward to. I mean, me personally, I can't wait for the season to start, man. October can't come fast enough. You know what I'm saying? It's like it just can't come fast enough. So that's my take on it, man. Tell me what y'all think about this Jaylen Brown contract. Tell me what y'all think, what's y'all thoughts. Just everything in y'all minds, man. TV revenue, Boston gonna go up. Tickets might go up, but hey, we'll see, man. But just happy for Jaylen Brown, man. Just get your money, young man. Spend it wisely, save it wisely. Don't do nothing stupid. Keep your head in the game, stay focused, and just do you, brother. I'll holler at y'all. Peace out.